Good afternoon, welcome back to the Sebastopol Bowls Club in the Ballarat Highlands region for round 2 of region sides 2024. We have a cracking game in store here between two neighbouring regions, bit of a local rivalry from
all country affair.
Yeah, all regional affair, you're right. A team that won in Ovens and Murray against a team that drew their first game, Gussie, in Goulburn Murray. So
we'll talk about that later on. That was a interesting draw, wasn't it?
Should be fun.
So we've got for Goulburn Murray, we've got Brett Rayner leading, Ray Parks 2, Joshy Cartwright 3, and Brad Orr skipping that, and Ovens and Murray, Rob Bartell leading, Dwayne Crowe playing 2, Kobe Cromie 3, and Mason Bayliss skipping.
Yep, correct. 2
great teams. They're all great players up here, aren't they? All great players. So this game's kicked off. They've had their 2 practice ends, and Kobe plays a pretty good bowl and sits out Ray Parks' bowl, which was shot. So you could pretty much say no one's shot at the minute. Josh Cartwright will play his bowl now. The backhand, just looking to draw the shot. He's trying to just clear that underneath the bowl. He does a pretty good job. I think that's good enough for shot.
Yeah, it's good to see. He's probably not as young as he was, is he? No one. He's Joshy Cartwright, but
he grows 2 inches every time I see him.
He's one of the tallest kids going. I mean, he's old man. Denzel's he's a big chap. It's good to see someone of his age playing third.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're very experienced, Brad Orr skipping, so it's awesome for Josh Cartwright. They runners up, him and Brent Reiner, who's leading, and his old man in the triples, the nationals. Yeah, Australian triples, yeah.
They, could have nearly won that.
Correct.
He's just got to have a little bit more finish on this.
Yeah, he's already given it up. So these guys played on the other green to start with. They've had a couple of trial ends before this one.
This is slightly slower.
Yeah, I reckon just under a second slower, or about a second slower. Bent versus Tiff. They reckon this is running about 14 and 15 on the back one.
It's about a second difference. I don't know much about Mason. Tell me something about Mason Bayliss.
Good player, Mason Bayliss, who's been in the city country sort of set up for a while. He's playing down at Essendon this year. He's on
that's where I've seen him.
Down there.
Yep.
Good young player. I've seen him a couple of times at State Pennant for Wodonga, which is his home club up in the Ovens and Murray. Just a genuine nice guy.
Yeah.
Seen him in a couple of state champs as well, so he's been around the block. I'm pretty sure it's him who's got a record of like 7 club singles or something in a row. It could be someone else.
Hard to get into the final, let alone win them.
Yeah.
What about this great man, Brad Orr?
Never heard of him. No. Great player, great player.
We call it the Brad Orr show every time he plays. He just puts on a...
He's always fun to watch.
A clinic, yeah.
Always fun to watch. He's always in the game.
Ripping fella. They like it. He's just got to clear that.
Yeah, he does. Gets in.
Shot on cue.
Brad Orr. He's Drake's pride. Adrenalines.
We're going to get a bit of noise, I think.
Well, yeah.
I think this game, they're warmed up.
Yeah. Well, it's all on the line. Like, West Coast only went down by 4 shots to Ovens and Murray in the first game. Then a draw in the other game between Goulburn Murray and Northern Gateway. So plenty to play for all of them.
Well, it keeps the section alive big time, doesn't it?
Everyone's still in.
So how many draws did we have across the whole?
Across 16 games, we had 4 draws. So a 25% hit out of draw, which is ridiculous.
It's crazy.
I actually haven't had a proper look. I saw there was about 2 blowouts, and then the rest were pretty close as well. Reminder, everything's been live scored. Every game is end by end live scoring update, courtesy of the side managers. How many was that? As we just yakking on. So if you are chasing scores of another game at another venue, or even at this venue, jump online and be able to get your fix from there. We'll try to shout out some scores here. We've got next door Northern Gateway men against the West Coast men, and then on the back green we've got The Yarra women against the Ovens and Murray women, and the Geelong women against the Northern Gateway women. That's what we've got at Sabas. We've got 3 other venues going: Victoria Bowls Club, Central Wendouree, and Webb Connor also. All doing a great job.
Good start by Brent.
Brent
Rayner.
Brent, right? Oh, it's Brent, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll be calling in the room.
Yeah, Brent.
Oh, it is. Okay, there you go. See, you're still learning, aren't we? That's why he's been calling me Dave for all these years.
That was a 4. It was a 4.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a number 1. 4 to kick us off. All right, we'll take this seriously now, guys. We'll start focusing.
Well, we had to move all our equipment, just to let everyone know, because we are expecting little showers, so we've moved our equipment back underneath the dome. So that took us, we didn't get lunch then.
Nah.
But that's all right. We'll just keep working. I was reading some of the comments at lunch when I had my sandwich quickly, and I don't know whether this is a compliment or not, but someone said Sam and Jimmy are doing a good job. Now, it's a compliment to Sam, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm Gus.
Well, you were Tony last night. So.
I was Tony last night, that's right.
Short there from Rob Bartell, who's the lead in the Ovens and Murray Rink. This is Ray Parks, or Parksy, from the Goulburn Bowls Club.
Oh, that's where I know Parks.
Yeah, he's a good bloke.
Yeah.
He's helped us out last minute. Last week we had his Shepparton, so it's a good bloke.
Good bowl. I like their tops, the Goulburn tops. That's got a honeycomb sort of thing on them. It's like a 3D.
It's good. Afternoon T-bone. Yeah, would you believe it? There has been 0 rain forecast. There is still 0 rain forecast, and then just out of nowhere, there's like a little spot of blue somewhere. And I did say to everyone, as it was very lightly spitting, very lightly spitting, everyone's going to be looking at me when they're playing out there in a little bit of rain, and we've got this undercover just sitting here empty. But at the moment, there is no more rain, so we just moved the computers as a precaution, but there was no rain forecast, so
Ray won't be happy with that. Dwayne Crow.
Yeah, he was a late in, was Dwayne.
Right.
Just sitting not too far from us was the man he replaced, Tim Cromie. Got a bit of a shoulder injury, pinched a nerve or something.
Right.
Yeah, Dwayne was reserve and came in.
There's been a few reserves. I know.
Yeah,
I know some of the teams from Melbourne don't travel with. They have what they call non-travelling reserves. I don't know how effective a non-travelling reserve still in Melbourne can be.
I think they wear the shirt at home on the day. I think
they get a hat.
They're in full Bowls uniform, ready for a call.
And they're sitting watching our coverage.
Yeah, have to be. You have to be. Yeah,
can't play many good bowls from there.
Yeah, give us a shout out if you're one of them non-travelling reserves.
Chili Baxter for
Eastern
for
Range.
Yarra.
Oh yeah. Shot from Josh Cartwright.
Yeah, she's still in Yarra.
Oh, she didn't move.
She didn't move with the hubby.
Afternoon, Jamie. We've only just started, mate, so I reckon they're probably only 1 or 2 ends in. But if you go on the Bowls Now app or the Bowls Vic website and find the scores from the region sides, it's been live scored, so you'll be able to get end-by-end updates. I think they drew their first game, if I'm correct.
Who was that?
Gippsland in the men's.
Be a fair draw.
Yeah, they did. Ballarat and Gippsland had a draw.
There we go. We were saying we could separate those two, but you said Ballarat, you're the Smokies.
Yeah.
So good draw for Gippsland, you'd say. And Yarra got up over Geelong. So I would suggest that's good. Oh, Yarra won, didn't they? Yeah, they won.
Yeah.
That's good for Yarra then.
No, Geelong beat Yarra.
Oh, they did. So Geelong came up from silver.
Hang on, in the men's.
Oh no, that is silver. Sorry, that is the men's. Yeah. Yep. Mason on the mat. Nice tall fella.
Yeah.
Gets the ball away, grasses the ball really nicely, following this with intent. He's just looking to he's just going to turn. He had very good weight. So Kobe's bowl is holding shot. The white bowl. He's going to try and play a little bit of weight, I think, on his backhand. He's close. He's going to get a bad result, I think. He nearly rolled Brett Rayner's bowl up for shot. One more roll probably would have done it. But Mason's just going to try and draw another one. Oh, he's tight. He doesn't want to go anywhere near. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's just scratching a bit early.
Yeah, so just the one shot to Kobe's bowl, so that's one to Ovens and Murray. Robbie Bartel gets that mat down. He looks like just a seasoned leader to me.
Yeah, he does.
Doesn't he?
Yeah, he looks like he's...
It's like you just wouldn't see him skipping, would you? He'd be professional.
He's made it his own.
Yeah.
Let's see how he leads off after you've bigged him up.
I wonder what his nickname is. Radar, something robot, something. He's just automated, just on.
Just ready to go.
Yeah. And how's the build-up? He's got a good line.
He's with the wind. The wind stayed sort of similar to what it was in this morning's game if you tuned in then. So they're playing with the wind at the moment. It's running like towards the camera as we're looking out of it.
And it's hard to judge because they're coming out of a dead spot up at the club, and they know it's going to be blowing once it gets down there. So
yeah, wow, that's a very loose ball from Brent.
Yeah, he sort of just chugged it a bit. Yeah, he just didn't get it away. Now he's Rob's added weight. It looked like he added weight out of the hand. Yep. Just didn't hold. All right. That came out better. He's just a little bit on. The shot though does the job.
You reckon that's black?
Yep.
Grey.
Licorice.
Yeah,
Licorice.
Charcoal grey.
Charcoal grey. Yeah. That's who's that? Ethan. Who's running down there?
Ethan Fruin.
Fruin. He's a tall fella, isn't he? He's. I think I saw him last week. He's 6'7".
Fair effort. Yeah, right. Probably grabbing the shot, but just a couple of feet short. So they're just bedding into this green. Reminder they played their morning game on the other grass green. Had a couple of trial ends before we kick this one off, but just taking a bit of time to adjust. Not stacking the bowls on top of the jack as we sort of would expect at this level. And as I say that looked pretty good to me.
He had good weight, didn't he? Parksy wants to know what he's got to correct.
box. Or he'd called him to rake through the head. He said, I don't mind if you push some it up, especially ours.
It's got that bowl out of the way, though, now.
Yeah.
So it's opened up a path. It's sort of... All the bowlers have had lunch and they've gone in. There's been a few draws. It's all open. I mean, this middle... We were talking about the first game being the crucial game. This game is the one now. This middle peg.
Well, Goulburn Murray can't make the final if they lose this.
Yeah.
And what will happen if they do lose this is all of a sudden they're going to have to beat West Coast to not get relegated in the last one. So it's more must-win for Goulburn Murray than it is Ovens and Murray.
So the bottom of each section gets relegated. Right.
Cutthroat, mate. That's how we like it.
That's the bottom two, I suppose. So, but it's going to come from either section. So you don't
one
want
from each section. Yeah.
Was the balancing of the sections done on draws last year on results? Yep.
So like seeded.
Yep.
Like 1 to 8.
It looks like you got that pretty.
You went 1, 3, 5, 7, and 2, 4, 6.
You got it pretty right, I reckon. Given the fact of the results.
Not just good luck here, Gussie.
Yeah, you don't just throw it out of a...
Kobe, has he drawn it again? He has, good stuff. From the youngster, plying his trade at Essendon Bowls Club this year. He's still a member of... I'm going to get his club wrong. What is his club? Oh, my God.
Where he was?
No, his main club. Oh, Josh promotes his own through.
Up the country?
Yes.
Yeah. Tim will know.
I keep wanting to say Yarrawonga, but it's not. Whatever. He's playing at Metro Essendon.
What's your club? Tim's going to come across and tell us.
Yarrawonga. What, did I say Yarrawonga?
Yeah, you did. Yeah. I thought it was.
I dated myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, plays on permit down at Essendon in Metro with Tim, his old man.
So, does that mean he can play club games up at Yarrawonga? Is that the reason?
Yeah. Correct, yeah.
So he can support the club in that way, but he's
Correct.
just playing pennant. Yeah. Which is good. Sort of serves both masters, doesn't it?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Mason, probably... he's one down here. Try and scoot round the front black one. Try and get to the white Kobe's and just sit him down. He's pretty close, Gus. Just overcooked it slightly.
Brad Orr steps up to the mat.
He's not doing it. I can do it. Yeah, I'll do it. I knew I was going to have to do it for someone. So
Just trying to add a shot there. He was just slightly tight on his line.
Yeah, well, if you want to, do you know how to do it? Okay, well, if you want to start it, come find me to get stuck and I'll help you.
Mason's playing a little bit of weight. I think he's trying to sort of come through 2 bowls. Oh, he was so close. But there is a shot on for Mason. I just saw the camera angle and it looked like there was you can see that bowl, but there's no more bowls to play. What's Brad done? Has he drawn it?
Just the one. Goulburn Murray, 5-1 the lead. Yeah, good comment, Chris. Greens are great here at Sabas. Scotty Roberts has done a terrific job. Said before, the bent, I reckon, well, the one we're playing on is running about 14. And the tiff at the back's about 15. But a definite breeze up and down the green, so they're playing into the wind now. It might look a bit slower as the bowls run down. But no, all the clubs up here have been amazing. I just did a quick checking around the venues then at lunch and everyone seems very happy and feels very welcome. So hats off to the 4 clubs we're using: Sebastopol, Central Wendouree, Webb Connor and Victoria.
Yeah, they're very hospitable up in the country and looked after us well. They're very happy to see hundreds of bowlers descend on their town, and helps the economy and gives the locals something to come out and see some of the best bowlers, well, probably the best bowlers in Victoria playing, best available anyway. I'm sure there's a few at home sitting watching this thinking, well, I'm the best bowler, but you've got to be here. Just coming back into the breeze, as Jimmy said, so just pulled up a little bit short there. Rob did. Brett making sure he was there. He's just overcooked that a bit.
Sorry, mate, just wearing a few hats here, just sorting out some live scoring dramas.
You're doing a bit of education.
Yeah. Some rain over at Central Wendouree. Yeah, it's kind of there's not real rain, but there's like a little bit of
it's
threatening.
In there.
Yeah.
Threatening. Good adjustment by Rob.
I'm going to look like the idiot if it does start raining though, and everyone's on the grass greens and there's undercover sitting empty. But all good.
Ray's got a fairly good line. They'll sweep at the end. Here it comes.
Yeah, shot. Shot from Ray Parks. Second for Goulburn Murray.
Your prediction for this game, Jimmy?
It's going to be tight. I actually think this will be a very tight game. I'm going to go Goulburn Murray. I think they'll get it done in the end. 9-8 down on the overall thus far, but I think they'll just pip them. I don't know why, but I don't know. I'm leaning that way.
Yeah, I had them pretty close. I had Goulburn Murray just ahead of OVENS and Murray in my tips. I'll wait till about 12 o'clock tonight to go back and review my tips and then change them. Have you got some liquid paper?
Just do it in pencil.
I didn't tip any. I didn't tip any ties. That was my problem.
Oh, wow. 25% of the games. That one goes into the pit from Ray Parks. Yeah, 25% of games ending in a tie from the first rounds across all sections in the men's and women's.
Yep. Do you tip in the EPL, Jim?
Nah, it's not really a thing over there, like the tip. I'd play the fantasy stuff.
Yep.
It's giving me a headache at the moment because there's a couple of competitions on taking out leading players, but afternoon, Brendo. But yeah, I find it a very Australian thing, the tipping of a it's good, I like it, it's great.
It's just betting, I think, in general. You know, they just love it. I would have thought Ladbrokes would have been up at like a
yeah. Bowls tipping.
Yeah.
So now what's hard to see is we're on the indoor, so if you're on a pole,
okay,
and Ray Parks,
I'll get him to roll shorter lengths next time.
So it's still that back bowl down the line from the jack of Ray's, which is holding shot for the Goulburn Murray.
Well, I haven't seen Kobe for a while. Played a couple of games against him when he was at Deer Park. But he certainly, I probably would walk past him and wouldn't recognise him in the street.
He's changing every day, I know.
Well, I was tall. I think I was taller than him last time we met. Not now. Pretty fair effort here.
Yeah, he's just going to fall back, is he?
It won't fall.
He just needs to sit that down and he's in for shot, but great effort from him. And another youngster up against him in the third position, Josh Cartwright. He's from the Kyabram Bowls Club. You can see him in his Kyabram hoodie.
The youth of the sport on show.
Yeah.
So, you know, Kobe's asked what he's threw is probably a foot, and he's going to try and make the correction. The black bowl in his way is their bowl, so he can afford to reach that bowl.
Might be.
And he might have been better to play the same weight, really. I mean, he played a pretty cracking good bowl with his first. And as I said, their bowl was coming in anyway, so... I enjoyed all those potholes coming up in the road. It's not too good in my car with low suspension. You know, you could feel just about every one of them on the drive up, but it's not a bad drive. About 2.5 phone calls. So, Ovens and Murray have jumped out on the other two rinks a little bit. And while Brad has a drive, well, he's got the kitty, he's out. It's 3 spot, is it?
No.
No. Okay. Oh, but there's a time limit, so they can kill as many as they want until... It's interesting with the time limit scenario because when you rang the bell in the first game, the game it was all tied up and they're still playing. They still had an end to go in which they couldn't play, and they looked around and then started to think, "Oh yeah, time." And then they start to ask some questions about,
classic.
You know, like that last end seemed to take as long as the game just about.
Yeah, for that one in particular.
You know, and in the end, Brad Orr decided to go one down.
To draw the game.
Rather than play a shot that could have lost them the game. Because as we said earlier in the day, if you lose your first game, it's no good. Tie your first game, you're still in control of your own destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, good bowls by Brett.
Yeah, good leading, 1-on-1 behind, that old classic adage. Afternoon, Gaz. Certainly is the A team. Afternoon, Dean. Yeah, we've been treated to the full range of weather in Ballarat, to be honest, in the last 24 hours. It was absolutely scorching yesterday afternoon.
Like 33, someone said.
Like proper hot.
Yeah.
Like it was hot yesterday. Yeah. And then, now...
it's cold.
Yeah, and that's...
if my toes... You know, we're wearing our... You got shoes on.
Yeah, I'm all right.
You're smart.
Oh, I don't have a jumper though, so don't call me smart.
Yeah. So Parks here look to be just trying to reach here.
Just a splash, just land the bowl. It's going to go close to getting it from that bowl. Oh, nearly got it at an angle back.
Stiff. He's really.
But you know what? It's okay because it's another one. It's another catch it behind. So it's sort of a second prize. Like it's a silver medal shot.
It's the sort of end when you're holding like they are. You're scared.
Well, yeah. If you offered me currently going in,
I'd go the other way.
Yeah. Well, no. I'd be. If you offered me, could I be Goulburn Murray, Ovens and Murray? No, I'd take Goulburn Murray because there's just more percentage for him. It's very low percentage that bowl stays on the jack till the end of the...
It's just not going to stay there.
No. And they got to see that as well, Ovens and Murray. They got to try and draw it. And even if they're the one that opens it up, so be it. Parks is close.
Got it. He's played. It's a draw game now.
He actually played that heavier than I thought he was gonna, to be honest, and that's why that ball stunned through. Jack's gone in the pit, as you can see. Ori bending down. I'll get the camera pan down so you can see where that went.
So Dwayne's got an open draw at this. The wind just gets up on cue. He's certainly Is it going to stop? Yep. Good bowl.
Yeah, shot.
It's enough.
See the yellow marker just to the side of the number 1 Rink number will indicate where the jack is. So he's, what, 5 feet, 4 feet out from the ditch. So plenty of room for someone like Josh Cartwright.
They love this challenge, don't they? As soon as the jack goes to the ditch, they're thinking all those practice shots to draw to the ditch, you know.
Oh, well, Josh would have been good where the jack was originally.
Yeah.
Would have been spot on. All's the way, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, Kobe's probably thinking free hit.
Yeah, get there first.
And these are those innocuous ends that you could drop a 2 or a 3, aren't they? You know? They slip one in, and he doesn't like it. He's not sure whether he's there.
Just clear road. Oh, he's not even going to reach. I pulled up a lot. Are they playing with the... Well,
it's just sort of gone dead. They're playing with the breeze. It just died for a minute. And it's that flag to the left is a better indicator, probably.
Yeah.
He's made the correction.
No, he's short
He's
as well.
got to run this out.
Short as well.
Yeah.
So just struggling to find the ditch here, essentially, the players, or just short of the ditch. Has Cobe gone out? Is he further? Yes. But not by much.
The ends of the green do look green. You can see the edge here. They are ostensibly greener.
Do you reckon it's slowing as you go in?
Yeah, I think the last 6 feet is a slow 6 feet, you know.
Yeah, fair. Afternoon, Josh. Enjoying this game on the train to Geelong.
Yeah.
It's the best. That's one of my favourite things. Obviously, I follow a lot of English media. Whenever England are playing in the cricket, the TMS, the Test Match Special, and people are like, yeah, I'm in some bar in the Philippines watching England, West Indies, whatever it might be. Like, it's good. Oh, he's going to run into Josh. See if Mason can be the one that finds the ball out.
I watched the VBL in Italy.
Oh yeah, you did actually.
I was on doing 200 k's in a fast train in Italy, watching the final.
It's hilarious.
It was great. Yeah.
Well, he's definitely the furthest along, Mason. Does he stay on here, Gus? Yeah. No, he doesn't.
He gave it. I mean, when all these bowls finish short, you've got to probably give it the extra.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
I've got this saying that you've got to believe what you see. The green doesn't lie.
Yeah.
Now watch Brad Orr here. He's a classy player. He's given it. He's done the same thing, has he?
Yeah, yes. He's in the ditch.
That just didn't want to. That did not want to give, really. Had it given, I reckon it would have been all right.
What's that? This 7 bowls that have just not. 7 bowls and the shot hasn't changed, which is very rare at this sort of level of the game.
Is it only one?
Yeah.
I've got the same pole on the other side as you. He's just got to sneak through. No, you see, they knew already. Oh.
It's 5.
Was it?
Yep.
What did I talk about? Innocuous ends? Jumping out at you? And there it was.
He just added to make it 5. So 5 for the Ovens and Murray.
Came out of nowhere, didn't it?
Yeah.
But we did say about 5 minutes ago that could happen.
Yeah.
Once that kitty got moved.
6-5.
That's why you don't want to be holding against these guys early.
That's right. Afternoon, Tice. Hope you're keeping well, buddy. I know you're under the weather. But you can't support 2 teams, though, mate. So, going for Kobe and Geelong. Kobe, of course, in the Ovens at Murray Rink. I see Geelong got up in the first game against Yarra.
Was that by much?
I don't know. I'll have a look now. 7.
Well, that's got to hurt Yarra because they've brought up a pretty power-packed team. They had a disappointing year last year.
Correct.
They would have come up to rectify a few ghosts.
Correct.
And, well, Geelong.
Great team.
You know, a lot of good players come from Geelong. We've got a few playing with us at Yarraville. You know.
Yeah, Brent with the opportunity to dominate the first set of bowls in this end. One roll on the jack. I'll look to add to that because a couple short from Rob. And he does exactly that. There's Brent Ryan just behind, almost perfect lead bowling. As good as it gets. That's exactly that. There's Brent Ryan lead bowling. So Dwayne with a bit of work to do for Ovens and Murray. Just a quick score update from the other game I can see on the screen. 15-5 to West Coast over Northern Gateway, Gussie. So interesting developments after 12 ends over there.
Well, West Coast could be the sleepers. I was surprised Gary Ball's got time to be sending comments to us. He should be counting his money after that win down at Warrnambool over the,
did he win
the singles. Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
He's still got it, the old boy.
I tell you what, he practices with 5 bowls against you. You always feel like he's got like 2 last bowls or something. Can't win an end. Very good singles player. Very good player. Just draw all day. He's even playing Tuesday bowls with me now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Was he semi-retired or something?
Don't tell Boeing that, especially after what happened at the door.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it happened.
Yeah.
It's all building up for a nice head here thus far for Goulburn Murray. Ray Park's adding another in there. So holding 3.
Yeah, well, Brett's starting to get on...
Brent
is starting to get online.
Yeah, Kobe's got some work to do out.
If he's up, it'll hold. He's not. I thought he had a little bit more weight on that one.
So what's interesting is on the far rink, Jimmy Lefebvre has picked up a 6 to go 10-2 up, Gus.
Wow.
Josh Cartwright, edger, that's good for him, but just adds another in there. So 4 for Goulburn Murray at the moment. So Ovens and Murray starting to kick away here now, Gus.
Yeah.
2 big pickups.
Hard to claw back in a shortened form of the game. It just could be an indicator that one team has adjusted better.
Yep.
On the green. I mean, West Coast, I'm pretty sure it was 2 years ago they beat Metro in the last game. Metro would have gone through to the final, and they got beaten in the last game by West Coast, who I don't think had won many games. And so, you know, they've got some players.
Oh, West Coast got some great players.
Yeah.
Reece Jeffs,
Yep.
Benny Cornick.
Yep.
See Scotty Boshan over there.
I reckon it's a bit like the Sydney Swans. You know, you just don't see the players in Melbourne enough, but they've got a lot of good. And then they get in the grand final and go, oh, who's that guy? And who's that guy? Like, they're pretty good.
Darren Gordon, who had a run right through to the semi-final, I want to say, the indoor, maybe the final. Final, yeah. Mason Bayliss looking at 4 down here.
Well, he's got a clear road to the shot, and he's played the weight that I thought Kobe had played. Has he?
Oh, Jack moves. That's Ray Parks that
Yeah.
goes with it, though. He can't.
Yeah, Parksy's bowls. So
He might be 5 down there.
yeah, I don't know if it helped him. If he had cleared that bowl, he was good. I think this is. Oh no, Brad knows he's got it.
Just behind and counts
Yeah.
fine. Just sweep round the back now. He goes behind. Does he count? I don't know. Mason Bailey. I wouldn't be surprised to see him, run and just try and clear a few out. He's sort of indicating he gets that front one of the yellow, blue, white one of Brent Rhinos, and he'll probably get 2 or 3 out with it.
Whose bowl is the one out to the left there?
That's Ovens and Murray.
Mason's.
No, not Mason's. It's Dwayne's, I think.
Right.
So the 5 in there's 2 Ray Parks, 2 of Brent Rhinos, and 1 of Josh Cartwright. Yeah.
Dwayne's black bowl.
Yeah. Charcoal grey. At best.
All right. Okay.
Oh.
Well, he's got a.
Does he run through this and just try and clear some out? Limit the damage? That's what he does, Gus. I'll call him. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Off target there. So
Now,
they dropped a 5 last end, and they're going to pick them all back up, which is what you want to do.
Now, we've seen a few running shots here, but I've not seen many full-blooded running shots. That was sort of a bit of a medium, what I'd call, that'd be my weight for a running shot. And I'm wondering whether they're trying to play the cute shot when you probably need to take the wind and
just
it out of it.
Yeah, just blast it.
And just blast it. He won't be happy with that. He's happy to get the number, but...
Yeah. Yeah, it was the 5, Gus.
Yeah, well...
Picked him straight back up. Goulburn Murray.
Probably should have been a 6, really.
Probably should have been 7.
Yeah.
Because he probably should have put both of them in there, Ori, but...
What are those free hits we talk about?
Yeah, correct. And chalk this one up, because if it comes close and he's not...
Yeah. And we've talked in the past about skippers who are good adders.
I just heaps the pressure on when the skip's out.
I always talk about Nathan Wilson. He's my favourite adder. He just adds all the time. Just cuts you up.
Yeah.
You know. And when they don't, you go, oh, well, it was a 4, but it could have been a 6.
Yeah.
So we kind of win.
Yeah. Yeah. You're celebrating 4 down.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a rare loose bowl from Brent Reiner.
Now, is it Reiner or Rainer?
Reiner. Tomato.
Potato.
And it's definitely yogurt as well, so we'll just lock that
Oh,
one
I've never heard of that. That. Brett looks like he's had a good haircut for the day.
You
Must
gonna call
know
him-
he's going to be on TV.
You're going to call him Brent?
Brent. I can't.
He's corrected out.
I'm sure his parents must have made a mistake at birth and called him the wrong name. Good correction, mate.
Yeah, it's normally a sign of someone in good form when they can correct from the bad bowls.
Yeah. Good bowl here. Wow.
Yeah, shot from Rob Bartel. It's probably his first big blow he's landed. Needed it because his first one was pretty loose and corrected again. Mark Brent did exceptionally well. Little walk across. Probably opens it.
Yeah, it's a bit better.
Yeah, it's okay.
Watch Dwayne's follow through when he balances on one leg. It's very reminiscent of a very famous bowler. Used to smoke a pipe
Yep.
Let's have a look. He's got a nice solid position at the start. Forward and... Oh, no, he didn't do it that time, so... No. He did a lovely pirouette with his first one, and he should have stuck with it, I think. Go back to the pirouette.
Yeah. Can definitely feel it on my arms and my legs.
If you're a casual observer walking past this club on the street, you'd look in and you'd go,
"This guy's a mat."
Well, I thought bowls was an old person's game.
Yeah, true. That's
you know?
Yeah.
Like, look at all these young folks.
Josh is under there. Yeah, correct.
You go, mate.
And I could see the mayor of Ballarat over there talking to Andrew. Pretty sure it's the mayor. I'm sure he'll be saying the same.
Yep. I thought you were going to say Andrew was the mayor.
No. Mr. Known Blake certainly is, mate. Whereas yesterday it was 35 and not a breath of wind in the air. It just keeps swirling through here every now and again. It's actually probably more windy now than it was earlier, you reckon?
Yeah, it's just a bit in and out. Blake was saying it looks a bit windy. It is. It's a bit difficult for the guys, so you've got to give them a bit of leeway with some of the wayward stuff. It's not easy.
You know what? There's like a distinct lack of atmosphere at the moment. It's kind of just flat.
Yep. I think the boys were hoping for something a little warmer today, like we were.
Yeah.
Brad ordered the mat. He doesn't feel the cold, obviously.
Nah.
He's eyeing this off. He's
just trying to sit it clean.
He's given it the sideways
Bowl
glance.
or jack. He's just close here. Getting rip at the end. Gus gets a piece of the jack. Over to Joshy Cartwright's bowl.
Yeah.
So 1 Goulburn Murray. Changes it around as all right.
You don't mind a skipper can do that. Northern Gateway are very up and about side, aren't they?
Yeah, correct. Okay, one of the younger teams as well.
Yeah. Then again, everyone looks young to me these days.
Everyone is younger about a year, though, guess.
I know. It's a worry.
Oh, Mason goes pretty close. Doesn't grab the shot.
You know you're old when, for the very first time in my 35 years of bowling, this year that I was the oldest person in the team. Now, either I shouldn't be there or I'm just too old. Yeah.
Mate, I always used to be the youngest in the office. Like now there's a 21-year-old and a 24-year-old in the office now. That makes me feel old.
You've even got some in the office that don't have their licences.
Correct. Sam Rogers.
Hashtag.
Yeah. Ferry me there and everywhere. All right. Just another one in the road. So Mason's got to find a way of keeping that weight somehow, playing a bit wider, and it's a tough shot. It's relatively low percentage because you're just trying to draw it cold, and it's
only the one down, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only one, but it's just not a good looking shot for him on the mat looking at that.
It's one of those ones where you go, probably one down's okay, you know. pretty half-hearted attempt, wasn't it? He was just hoping to clear that, and maybe it's just not really coming on that hand. So
No.
it's
So they're back at the 5 they just picked up. All the goals from Goulburn Murray. They lead 11-6 after 6 ends here. 10-6 on the far rink, the gunning Rink. I'm going Lefebvre because I'm no good at pronouncing Jimmy's surname.
Lefebvre.
Yeah, I just call him Jimmy Lefebvre.
Yeah.
That's what people know him as, and I'm just going to call him that. So, and then 5-4 still in the middle rink between Dave Dawes and Scott Widdowson.
That number 21-21. It's all looking ominous again, isn't it?
We don't miss.
So if separate the teams, if there's ties and stuff, it's scores, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rink wins don't come into it now.
And the reason for that? Is there a reason, or is just you got to pick one or the other?
Yeah.
Maybe? Yeah.
You probably could split it down to that here, but
I just think that I would say that it's a team game of 12, not one rink. One rink, you know, I sometimes find in 3 rink events, one rink can dominate overall, but you just got to pick one way.
So it'll go from, it'll go shots up obviously, and then it'll go percentage and all that sort of stuff, and then it'll go to head to head, I reckon. So if they won, whoever won the game between the two, and then
Tommy Ross is out there watching.
It's a bit of room then for Rob Bartel. It's not many times has Brent Ryan left him room to draw in, so he did it pretty well last end.
I back him to draw the shot here. It's a nice position for a lead. You've got a jack high bowl you've just got to beat. Here he is on cue.
Yeah, shot from Rob Bartel. Afternoon, Sam. It's all on Bowls Link, mate. Jump on, you'll get all the results from there. More this morning, but there was 4 draws across the 16 games across the men's and the women's competitions. So 25% of the games ending in a draw is something we don't often see. That's a fact. If you're after a particular one and you want me to tell you very quickly, tell me who you're after and I'll throw it out. But otherwise, jump on a Bowls Link or jump on a Bowls Now app through a BV website. There's also live scoring happening at the moment for every single game. So if you want to watch along how your region's going, jump in, click into the game, click into the rinks, and you'll get an end-by-end score.
So Metro West are playing Bendigo Campaspe Goldfields in the other gold game at Webb Connor. Just having a look at the overall. Brett Mahoney leads Brad Holland 8-5. J. Norris leads Kevy Anderson 6-5. And Dane McKinnon leads Andrew Brown 7-6. So it looks like Metro's got a 5 or 6 shot lead there. They won their first game today, so they win 2 there. That'll help them immensely. That lone bowl of Rob Bartel's still sitting there. So, and there's a whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 short bowls. So they must be bowling back into the breeze, I would suggest. He's got good width on this. Good width on this. Yeah, just ducked. Second shot. Josh Cartwright. So 1 down. What's Kobe going to do? He's taken... It will turn. I think he's just running a little bit. Good home. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Feels like a bit of cat and mouse going on here. You know, everyone's sort of happy to get one or lose one. Considering there's a couple of fives that have been got, which you don't see at this level. It's been very tight. Brad likes it, I think. The guys are just getting in my way a bit. He's just a bit heavy, I think. Close. Very close. He had trying to either hit that front one up or remove the shot bowl. Again, any extra weight, the bowl's just not coming back as it would on the draw. Just holding up a bit. Mason lines up on the backhand. He's taken a fair line. He's just looking to draw another one. This will come if his weight's good. Oh, it's a great effort. That's a lovely home. Perfect line. Brad will play the same bowl as his last, I'd imagine. He's taken a tighter line. I don't think this will hold. Okay. Didn't want to hit that one up, but I don't think it's going to make any difference. Good chance to Mason to add a second. Very... Look at that. On cue. They are such vital shots. That was a vital ad. Mason just added a beautiful shot there, Jim. That's that second shot ad we were talking about.
Yeah, okay. What, 2 to Ovens and Murray?
Yep.
Yep, cool. Sorry, I saying goodbye to some people.
That's all right. Signing autographs for you, Jim.
Yeah. Sam, Morning Peninsula in the men's one. I actually don't know how the women's team went. Let me have a look. The men's team.
I just read out the gold section for Metro West are just leading by about 4 or 5.
Yeah, okay.
Against Bendigo.
They lost in the women's summit in the Morning Peninsula. Eastern Rangers got them. All right, so 11-8 through 7 ends on this one. 10-9 on the far rink now. Big numbers happening over there through 7 as well. The wind picks up again. I reckon it might be 8-5 to Dave Dawes next door now, but some gazer's got his massive head in the way. Yeah, 8-5.
Yep.
Now he's moved. So a longer end here, Gus, stretched out from the goals from Ovens and Murray.
It's 7-5 or 8-5.
8-5.
Okay.
So Goulburn Murray back in front now.
Every shot is vital, and they're just starting to open up a little lead.
Almost through the halfway mark in the game. Almost. So Robbie Bartel.
He's bowling well.
Yeah, good stuff from him. He's grown into this game.
He has.
He's the last few ends he's started to find his rhythm a bit. He's going good. Gets a thumbs up from his skipper. Gives one back.
What I'm noticing is who gets the shot. It's not easy to convert. You know, if you can get a good one in there, they've generally been staying there.
This is tricky. This longer length on a windy day, like you see, Brent. Then it's so easy to get smacked. There's obviously more to travel.
Yep.
Gus's story, Michael, with the netball cap. He's we set up on the green for some reason when we thought we were setting up under the roof to commentate, and we were worried about the sun. How silly were we this morning?
Yeah, brought nothing.
So we just grabbed the hat from inside, but no sun has yet appeared, and it's 1:28.
Is it a netball cap, is it?
Yeah, footy netball club,
Right.
yeah. It said Sebas, footy netball.
I support all codes. I have no...
Ray Parks just
Yes.
needs to hold his head a bit. Doesn't change anything. Couple of feet short, so still a couple to Robbie Bartel and Ovens and Murray.
He's just trying to clear this front piece. Pace looks pretty good, just got a bite.
Yeah, it just sort of turns off, doesn't it, at the end?
I almost would have switched him onto the other hand, to tell you the truth. You know the shot they're playing. But you don't want to be chopping and changing you guys' hands.
Do you know what I'd be calling out? I mean, Braddle's a far better skip than I'll ever be. Just, I don't even care if you put your ball in the ditch. Just reach and try and land something, get the jack. They've got Brent Reiners behind. Just don't be like. I mean, I'm not having a crack at Ray because I always try and be positive as much as possible. But like, it's a nothing bowler. He's short. He's off long. Like, it's just a nothing bowl.
If he played well, he's likely to remove one of the shot bowls anyway.
I tempted you just be saying, just I don't care what weight you play, just come at the head, rake at the head.
Yeah.
You know, because the green's slowing and it's windy and it's difficult. It almost turns into like that English style of bowls where they're always playing 6 feet away constantly.
Yeah.
Like that type of weight that Cobes has just played there. That's what if I'm Goulburn Murray, that's what I want to be playing.
And that's the shot I was alluding to before. You want to get in there before they do. If you can change that a bit, even roll that shot bowl out there through a little bit.
It's just a classic sit stay on the jack high bowl.
Yeah.
Pointless just trying to draw a front toucher.
Well, Josh is not going to be short.
He's in the area here. This is a good attempt from Josh Cartwright.
It's not going to give.
He's just stiff. He didn't get the inside edge of that ball, but that's exactly what they need to be playing. So good stuff from Josh.
And that's what Kobe was trying to play too. You know. So.
Yeah. Well, for him, he just wants to hide the jack now.
Yeah.
I mean, get to the jack first.
And he'll make the correction, and he will do something here.
How's he gone?
Pretty good.
Yes. Can he get all of it though? He does get all of it, Gus. Goes with it as well. Shot from the youngster, Kobe Cromie.
See, that's the shot they're going to play. You have to play it.
Perfect execution.
Because if they play it, you're 2 or 3 down. Comes Josh. He's not. Is he going to get down?
He actually played it very well. He's probably just going to drop short, but he just running that ball. Good effort though. But it's now tough for Goulburn Murray to get the shot back here after that ball from Kobe before. So Mason will just try and navigate a way through. Try and add another.
I don't know. Could he get off? He can't get off. You could get off that, but
I don't even know Mason goes forehand and just he doesn't want to risk bringing anything in. But if I'm Ovens and Murray now, I'm pretty happy with the one I've got, and I'm confident I'm going to hold it as well.
Yeah. He strikes me as he's a very solid draw bowler, Mason. He strikes me as someone who could just add here.
Well, he's going on his backhand. And
So he's playing what you call just trying to come around that short bowl.
And that's weird, Gus. They all seem to do that. Yeah,
Look
just going a little bit, but great sight. It's like a good first dart in a darts game. He guided you in.
Yeah.
He wasn't too far away there, was Mason. Shamani's on the bottom of your screen. Vic Open entries open at the moment. Entries are going good as well, Gus. So it should be bumper event up there. You got yours in yet?
I haven't yet. And I was reminded I need to put my Australian Open once. Because I've missed... Something's going on.
Lynch, Johnny McCarron, I reckon.
Yeah. He's inspirational, isn't he?
Funny unit.
Yeah.
Great unit. Oh, what's Ori going to do then? Because he's not a lot on for him. He's just got to bang in and hope, I reckon.
He's just trying to...
Swoops under that. He's just trying to make something happen there. They're only one down. They can't really drop any more. They've got second, maybe third.
He might have been playing that shot I was calling up through the gap off the bowl, get it right and back onto the kitty.
You know what that sounds like?
Us.
No, that sounds like you've been playing with a pitch too
pitch.
long.
He gets them though.
Yeah.
He's not high enough. Yeah, no, I haven't put my Australian Open in there, and I've missed the last 2 years. I've had to go in late twice, so...
Just keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Come on.
One of them guts it through yours, it's 3. Gut that through that. 2 seconds.
So he's playing through a bowl to try and get a result.
Yeah, and Brent confirmed what I said. They do have 2 seconds here.
Right.
So I got second and third shot. So he might have a proper look-see at this one, Gus.
So if he takes Brett's, if he plays for Brett's bowl and takes him out, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Okay.
As long as he doesn't get Josh and Brent's.
That's right.
Oh, he's in the area.
Yeah, off that. Now there.
Oh!
There you go.
It is 2. He's made 2.
Jeez.
And in typical Braddock style, he just saluted his team and went, yep,
Yep.
meant that. Thanks, boys.
Well, they discussed it. And he delivered.
Dave Dorr, picks up another 2 next door, mate. 10-5 over there now. Still 10-9 in the gun in Lefebvre one.
You're just creeping away, aren't they?
Yeah, just inching. It's like a slow accumulation at the moment. But you look on, like sort of, I got a scorecard. They're just starting to win more ends now.
Yeah.
Goulburn Murray.
Yeah.
Brent playing into the wind a bit this way, so he's just not giving enough.
Low scoring affair, 19-7 across, if that's correct, that overall.
Yeah, 15 after 5 ends. Sorry, 15 ends.
They must have played more than that. That board's probably not correct. I can't see them.
Yeah, Rob, who we mentioned last end, has started growing into the game. A cracker with his first, such a jack. Brent just fills the gap. I wonder him, see what Robbie can do in reply.
It's important to keep the work rate up. I mean, Brent's been playing well, but he's just got to keep doing what he was doing, and he's got to go. He's got to go with Robbie now.
Yeah.
Because Robbie's certainly lifted his work rate.
Get inside that, Robbie. Ish. 50-50. Room for Ray Parks in the second here for Goulburn Murray. And the Cobram Bowls Club up on the border.
Do you reckon Ray'd give us his jacket if we paid him?
No.
There's room in there for...
He looks as cold as us. Yeah.
Yeah. How's he going? Is he going to crash or run? Denzel, Cartwright on the next rink. His son's playing on this rink. A real bowling family, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. See Olivia Cartwright playing as well for Bendigo Campaspe Goldfields.
For saves on petrol, it'll just come together.
Jacob Cartwright, saw him here today. I'm sure he'll be in this team in a couple of years' time as well.
Yep.
They do a para work up there of the Devils, the Goulburn Murray Devils as well. Goulburn Valley Devils even. Big junior squad, probably one of the biggest. Of course, we backed this event up, Gus, with the junior provincial playing for the Flapper Family Shield on Wednesday.
Okay.
Also here at Sabas as well.
Right.
So record entries, 12 entries into that, which is
1,200.
12 12 regions.
Regions.
Yeah, region entry.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
look, I mean, there's a couple of double-ups, but
Yep.
it's as big as it's ever
That's
been, which
huge.
is amazing.
Yeah.
So,
Look, it's so important, that junior development, you know, bringing people into the game, giving them opportunities to play against each other, you know, ignite the flame.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you'd find if you went through all these players, over half of them probably were playing when they were young.
yeah, yeah,
You know,
agreed. How's Josh gone out? I like the track
Yeah,
here. I think he gets down from there, but just doesn't quite.
another foot of weight, and
he would've.
Yeah, and it would have gripped.
Close, but no cigar.
Yeah, I think Ethan Fruin wins the tallest on the rink, doesn't he?
I think he wins it most times. Next door.
Good, mate. First one's a beauty.
It's been coming back this way, you know, that's where the shorter groups of bowls have been. The last end was the same, coming back this way. I mean, they just have to push up a little bit more going back into the breeze.
Yeah.
He's going to join the crew, is he?
Yeah, that sort of death pack of balls where nothing's happening.
It's where the magnet is.
Oh, what's coming forward with this here? Oh, nothing. I actually. It's funny how he didn't bring anything into the jack there.
Who's skipping against Denzel?
No, he's
He's
playing
third.
third. Yeah.
He nearly went over. Denzel was standing right behind him as he sort of took a step
yeah.
back after delivering. And Denzel's not a small man himself.
No. No.
And I think Dave just sort of thought, well, don't walk backwards. Go forwards, mate.
Or he said straight out the hand this was flying, and
Yeah.
this goes way past. Just struggling a bit here with the jack where it is and the length of this end. No one's nailing it.
I'm backing he'll draw the shot. Well, back and Mason will get on the mat. Backhand, left-hander, draw the shot. He only needs to add a foot on his last. He's slightly tighter than his last. I think it's going to crash, but he's got a bowl to roll.
White one's Kobe's. That'll do.
Yep,
That will do.
good. Is it only one?
Correct. I'm no worse off.
Okay. Geez, he's quick on the mat, Brad. It's a good line. Get a little rub off that and he's in. There you go. There you go. Oh, he fell out.
Should only be one.
Yeah, one down. Brent put his finger down. Kobe's having a look.
Chuck it down, dude. One down. Okay.
One of Ovens and Murray next door, and the door's Widdowson.
Come on, boys. Get going. 6 it. Come on. Good. Yeah, mate.
10-7, I reckon.
Good shot, Jill. Well played. Okay, dude.
With the live scoring, G, I'm just new to this a bit myself. Do you get a cumulative, or can you only get...
And I've been asking for it, mate,
Right.
for like ages. And yeah. Sore subject for me, mate.
Okay, I didn't know. I just thought good questions for people to ask, because it helps us improve what we're doing.
Well, like I said earlier, and I was having a thinly veiled dig at everyone else, every other state and national body and bowls, we're the only ones using it. So there's only so much feedback that can come through, and there's only a small group using it. So the more people that use it, the live scoring, the more people that view it, and the more we can send back to the developers and say we need a lot of this. I've been asking for the cumulative for 2 years now. So hopefully there'll be another update March time. Maybe it comes in then, but who knows?
People don't realise with technology, once you've moved forward with it, you can't kind of go back.
Nah.
You've got it's an ad, and you can't. It gets a bit clunky sometimes. So you'd like to do things, and it seems easy, but
the best way I've ever heard described how they develop stuff like BowlsLink and the apps and that is essentially you start off with a skateboard, and you keep adding things to the skateboard to make it better, and you end up at the end, the complete article is a superbike, a motorbike that works and everyone loves, and it goes fast and it's great. But you got to go through the journey from skateboard to motorbike. So we're in that journey.
That's good.
And then they want one more feature and you have to rebuild.
yeah.
So,
and then everyone goes through electric.
Metro West versus BCG. Brett Mahoney's 10-7 up. J. Bo Norris is 12-5 up, so it looks like they've got this game in hand. And 10-6 up, Dane McKinnon on Andrew Brown. So they look like they'll have 2 wins in the bag, you'd say, by the end of the 2 rounds.
Good. And who they got last? They got Murray Malley last. JT's.
So, and I'm sure JT would love to spoil their party.
Yes.
But it depends on the other results. I mean, two might get them through. But as defending champions, they'll be pleased to have got those 2 under their belt.
There's Brent gone out. Doesn't have the legs.
Played a crack with his first. I'll see Murray Malley versus Eastern Rangers. And I'm not...
Oh, great effort there from Dwayne.
I'm not favouring the men. It's just that I'm in the app, in the MEMS. I'll go have a look at the girls after this. We got Glenn Scott versus Josh Sanders is 14-3 up for Eastern Rangers, so he's got a nice little lead there. 8-3 to Brodie Harker from Murray Malley, so that evens it up a little bit. And 8-all. So Eastern Rangers got a slight lead because of Josh's. What was Josh 10 up, 11 up. So they're probably about 7-8 up. So that's still travelling along. Looking at the scores though, it's interesting when you can, basically 2s and 1s. So shows the high level of standard of bowls and how hard it is to pick up the number.
Yeah, we've got a few numbers in this game, to be fair, but
yeah, there has been. But that 5, the first 5 came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
didn't it?
And then backed up another 5.
Yeah.
Right, it's Ray Park's got holding a pretty good one on the jack of Brent Rhinos. The Goulburn Murray just flicks the other one of Brent's away from the head.
Can't see the girls from here. What's going on over there? Can you?
Yeah, I'll have a look in a second.
Yeah, I can have. I'm in here, so I can have a look. Yarra versus Ovens and Murray. Sam Atkinson and Jodie Freund are 6 all. Trish Dorland and Jude Bartell. Jude's leading 11-7. So she's got them in front. And 10-5 is Jodie Neville's 10. Peter Maddies is 5. So it's pretty all square, pretty much.
Good bowler, Peter Maddies.
Yep.
Right, so Kobe's trying to rake through here. You can see what Mason's calling him on. Just catch the edge, this sort of charcoal grey one running in, get back across to the shot bowl of Brent Reiner's.
He hasn't got big weight. He sort of chugged that out a bit.
That'll
look more like my delivery.
He's probably made it harder for Mason as well now, to be honest.
I just didn't think he released it correctly. It didn't look like it to me. If it holds, it's fair. Oh, he probably nearly had the weight.
That might force big weight from Mason now. The O&M skip. Northern Gateway in front now. 28-23 on this screen. Through 26 ends. So change in lead there. They've completely outscored West Coast in the last sort of half an hour over there.
Yep.
So
well, the last thing we heard a big yell from Johnny McCarron did something. He might have picked up a number. You don't know. So Geelong versus
shot from Mason.
Get it?
Yep. Good shot. Goes in with it as well.
Did he play for his backhand? For him?
Yes.
Yep. He's left-hander, isn't he?
Yep. And my streak of calling the shots that they play continues.
Geelong versus Northern Gateway. Sue Collins versus Carla Kostinik. Sue's up 11-3 in that one. So Geelong's up there. 9. Michaela Long 9 to Nicole Shortest 5. So that evens the score a little bit. And Julie Fitt against Jenny Keep is 11-3. So Northern are up slightly by about 5 or 6 there. So that's a good tight game too. Geelong's going along well.
Oh, so Mason, who put the jack in the ditch and went with it with his first. And draw another here.
Well, I've said he's an adder. Has he got room to add?
Oh, heaps. He's just going to pass the 6 foot mark and he's pretty much in. Jack pretty much underneath the camera here. Brad will tilt it down.
He's close.
Does he stay on here?
Yeah.
Yes, he does. He gets a round of applause from his third. So Brad Orr looking at 2 down now. He's got to try and outdraw that bowl. You can see the yellow marker is where the jack went, and Mason's bowl's about 2 feet to the side of that in the ditch. So that one's the count, and then he's obviously just drawn that second. So Ori now has some work to do.
Such a key bowl. I mean, Ovens and Murray get 2 here. You know, they're right up there, up the back of them, aren't they? Ori steals it. He's close.
Brad Orr.
See,
Brad Orr. Great effort. Still 2. Ovens and Murray. Didn't quite do it.
Oh, was there one in the ditch? Was there?
Yeah.
Right.
What game are you watching here, Gus?
I was doing all the scores for the ladies and stuff.
Yeah. Macy's one in the ditch. So roll back into it now. Ovens and Murray.
Yeah, I thought Brad had done enough to at least get 1.
Just the 3.
Under that, mate. Draw up there. Close as you can.
See if Rob gets back on his... Just...
Yeah.
That's a common place where they're coming back this way again. They're just diving down into that underneath the kitty a little bit. They haven't got the weight. Brent is there. Got to run it out. It's still going. Yep. Rob's added the weight. Yep, good bowl. He's bowling well. He's just hanging out wide, just overcooked it a little bit. Easy to do.
Yeah, and especially when things are fit. Like, there's a lot of bowls finishing narrow the line on this forehand coming here. You just try and feel it out wider, and that's kind of what happens. What Brent just did there. And he's stayed on the green though. He's just out of the camera, so it's always handy when you got players like Mason Bayliss and Brad Orr playing. Your back bowls are good.
Dwayne's played a good bowl there. That's good for them when you're holding.
Afternoon, Barb. I hope you're well.
What's Parksy done here? Is he going to hold on that line? Has he got the weight?
I reckon he's good here. Good for shot. It's the numero uno.
The ever-reliable Parksy. Dwayne will just try and curb it back a little bit. And I think it's got to run a little bit. It's got to run. Run a bit more. You just know if it looks probably good, it's probably going to be short. Sounds funny, but that's just the way it is. There it goes. He put his little David Bryant leg up there, I reckon. Here we go. Look at this.
Yeah, great
and
stuff.
What a result.
Bit of jack.
See, you put the leg up. It works. He's got to do that every time.
Go coach him, Gus.
Well, when he's watching this tonight...
They always watch you back, don't they?
I know. And then they come up the next day, so you always got to say nice things. But you got to tell the truth. Dave Cartwright on the next ring does the chainsaw. Must have done something. Yeah, it's not a bad home.
Josh Cartwright can add out. That's what I'd be wanting to do.
Not there. We're good at stating the obvious, aren't we, Chip?
Yep, that's what we're here for.
To state the obvious.
Oh, gets an edge of it.
Oh, Jesus, gone straight to the blue.
It's an edge
Making
of it.
Rob Bartel. You don't need to make Rob Bartel look any better than what he is. He's good anyway. Just helped him out.
There's just a disco going on the screen there. It's going in and out and in and out. So, went
straight to it, didn't it?
Yeah, pretty much sitting right on top of Rob Bartel's bowls now. So one Ovens and Murray. Jack's on the blue, as you can see. Probably just catch the top of it. Josh Cartwright just looking to make something happen down here. Under, that's really good. Through.
Wow.
Oh, plays it
How'd
superbly.
you do that?
Knocks the bowl out without the jack moving, and they now hold 2, maybe 3 to Goulburn Murray.
And I was about to
Wow.
say I would be coming up on the backhand through the gap, and why would you be able to play that shot when you can do that? Wow.
That's a ridiculous result.
Jesus.
Roll you up, neighbours, good. Hey, I want me bowl, Scotty. Don't skip the matter.
Looks like it's got a bit brighter. I don't think that rain's coming now.
Don't say that. I'm just trying to work out and get back to the room here and get myself a jumper.
Surely they could lend you a jacket here.
Yeah, I might have to ask.
Yeah.
Don't put it in the ditch. Rip it, Dawsey. Only had to beat that one, guys. 2. Hey, mate. Dawsey in.
Is he close? Ooh, he was very close.
Wow.
He only just touched that bowl on the way through. He knows how close he was, and he's saying, oh, what could have been.
Scores going on from the other rinks. So just updated their scoreboard. So 8 miles. 5 the difference now.
They're hanging in there.
Goulburn Murray. Another tight tussle. It's 2, maybe 3 here. Probably 3.
What are you playing here, Jim?
A Hail Mary, because it's not easy. I don't know what he's going to play here, to be honest, Gus. It's
What do you reckon he's 3 down?
yeah.
Well, it's got to be forehand. He nearly cleared the bowl with his last bowl, but sometimes they're very hard to repeat in these conditions, and you can feel that breeze coming towards us, which is going to hold the bowl out. So it'll be his backhand for a left-hander. He's got a... He's just playing the same sort of way. It's not coming down.
It's the wrong side of that bowl, right, isn't it? In the end?
Yeah. Oh.
He wasn't a million miles away,
No.
either, was he?
No.
Or he, on his backhand, to try and draw the back one and add another. It is 3. Brent Rana reckons as well,
Right.
so the front one does count. Could pick up this for Ovens and Murray. Be even sweeter Gus if he can add a 4th.
Well, we talk about adders. We love adders. He can't get it. He can't get him to release.
Nah, he's just, yeah, I agree.
And that's supposedly the turning side, but it doesn't seem to want to go. It's a big pickup in the context. It's not the sort of green you want to be chasing on. It's the sort of green you want to be holding and let them chase you. But the ultimate result they got to get that bowl out, I mean, it probably shouldn't have been sitting on that blue, should it?
Nah.
It's a bit unjust. It's just dropped about 5 degrees, I think. Give Brad a hat, I think. He's got his hoodie. Rob Bartel again. Just there all day. Been a great battle of the leads. Brent following him down. He's got fairly good pace. He's just got to run this out. Just got to run this out. Oh, that's a cracking reply. Yep, yep. Rob's just... Just got a little problem with our screen here. Sorry about the interruption. Dwayne Crowe played a good bowl. We're back online. We're back live. Parks is trying to dead draw the shot. It just won't release there. Just a bit wide. See if Dwayne can repeat the dose with this bowl. He's in the area. He's moved the kitty back. One makes Brent Rayner's bowl's probably shot now, that back one. Might hold two, no, might hold three. There, he's trying to, he's got good weight, won't release. Yeah, probably got two. Two to Brad Orr's ring. They just seem to have the answers at the minute. See if Kobe can have something to say about this. He might play a little bit of weight into these bowls. Try and change the look of the head. It doesn't look very good for him. Has he got enough weight? He's trying to find a hole. No, didn't reach. Josh having another crack at this, see if he's corrected his line. His weight was fairly good with his first. He's trying to find down through the hole, through this gap. Oh, that's a good bowl. Great home. Kobe's got better weight on this than he... Oh, wow. Wow. Went back to Josh's bowl. So he's only one down though. He's better than the 2 or 3 he was down. See, I think he's a bit wide. Is he? Oh no, he might get through this gap. Land the ball. Great ball. It's a good ad. He's just getting the pressure up on Mason. Mason's going to have to go with him. He's looking for a... doesn't see a lot. I think he's going to have to try and play a bit of an attacking shot. Play his backhand up through the gap. We can't quite see the kitty there. Just bring the camera down a bit. There we go. Okay, now you can see what he sees. He's probably... yeah, backhand through the bowls. Probably playing through Brent's bowl. Oh no, he's under... He's opened up a bit of a hole now. He can see that bowl now. And it's raining. We made the right choice. We did something right, Jim.
Yeah, but the players are out there and they're probably looking at me going, oh yeah, you guys are all under there, aren't you?
Yeah, why can't we move in there?
Yeah. I've got a jacket on its way.
Oh, good.
Oh!
All right. So, I think Brad's holding 2. Joshy Cartwright in his bowl. Kobe's got the 3rd shot, white bowl. But he can see it on the his forehand now. Yep. That's all you need. Degree of difficulty, a bit of rain. Don't think he's playing big weight. Yeah.
Trying to belly the jack in the pit. Holt round that. Oh.
It's just, he can see it. The game's just getting away from him.
Little bit of frustration creeping in.
Brad's not giving him 2 goes at any shot. He's just changing things around a bit. So that was 2, wasn't it?
Yep, 2. So 18-11 on this, 3 to go. This plus 2 more. Still 12-8 on the rink next door. It's now 13-12 to Goulburn Murray. So another 2 over there in the Gunning Lefebvre rink. So it's starting to go towards the Goulburn Murray's
It's just
direction.
been step by step, hasn't it, for the last 45 minutes, really? Just
scoring more and
yep. A 1 or 2 here and there. This man's done his job. He's earned his pay today, I think.
yeah, both leads actually. Both
have.
leads have contributed.
Yep.
They've been in the game, which you expect at this level.
Yep.
There's no real passengers at this level.
Got to run this out. Fair effort. I didn't hear what he said. But
I don't think he was happy.
no.
Would be my guess.
Well, they just play at a different level to most people. They just expect a hell of a lot of themselves, you know. There's a lot of bragging rights that comes with all this.
Oh, of course.
Yes, brilliant.
5 the difference in the other men's game on this green. Northern Gateway 31, West Coast 26 on the overall.
Close here.
Gets a back edge of the jack for Wando. Still.
That's the value of Bartel's bowls being in the right spots. Wayne's got fair weight on this. He's got fair weight. He's just got to hold up. Good ball. It doesn't help when you're chasing on the scoreboard and it starts to rain.
Nah.
You know, you think, this is a fair effort. Run this out. It's a good ball. Great ball. That's a great ball on cue. That's for 2, maybe 3.
There's hands on heads next door from Ovens and Murray as well. Scott Widdowson's had a big drive and not quite sure what happened. There's hands on heads from Ovens and Murray.
Yeah, they can just feel the game slipping away from them, I think.
Reminder, they won their first game. GM drew up first
Yep.
with Northern Gateway, so blows his section wide open.
Do the team stay up tonight? Even,
Yeah, they should.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd assume so.
I mean, if not playing finals tomorrow.
Depends how far they've got to travel. I mean,
Yeah.
I know they would have booked the night, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be a bit rough to come up for the day and have to go back today. Don't know if that rain would have affected the pace too much.
Not yet. It's still pretty fine. It's not really. It's just they're giving it a bit of a coating. That's all. Not sort of completely soaking the green, but we don't want it to get any heavier really. But
Kobe's close.
Kobe.
Got it.
Yeah.
No, he still won it.
No, it's his
Good.
bowl. Yeah.
That's his bowl. So he's got. They got. How many they got there? 4, 5.
5.
5. That's made it awkward.
Game changing if they get this. However, Dave Dawes has picked a 4 up next door, so whatever does happen, it's been negated by that.
Do you think he's aware of that? Because he's kind of walking back, looking at the overall, thinking, I don't want to drop a 5 here. He's going to go this, and this is where I'd like to see him go hard. There you go.
He is.
Okay.
Has he hit? Well, Brad misses it on the camera. No change. Hey Lynn, I can only see the men's at the moment. The women are at another venue, but check Bowls link. They're 5 down overall. Still no update on that scoreboard. It's Northern Gateway and the men. So 31-26 down against Northern Gateway.
So they've still got another 37. That's about right. Hang on.
2 hours.
2.5.
Confusing.
Is it not 37? I don't know.
No, you're right. Sorry. My maths is there.
Sorry.
So it's-
Dilemmas with time.
Jimmy's just juggling lots of balls. All these people come up and ask him for his autograph and
Yeah, I know.
questions.
Selfies.
Yeah.
No one ever asked me what I want to drink. No, it's a shame. Big moment here, Gus. Some win, like they need it. Ovens and Murray, they need every shot now. Start.
This can change the whole context of this game. He's taken his time. He knows the importance of this bowl. He goes hard again. no. He's just going to try and cut it back, I reckon.
Yeah, land in the summer.
He's got
There is a gap there, though, Gus. There is a gap
He's
there.
got good. Oh, that's a terrible.
Stiff result. Might have cut one out.
Yeah, 4 down.
3, 4, 3 or 4.
How many?
4, or he reckons. 4 to ONM.
I thought he was just going to put 2 fingers up to you.
I'm supposed to get the middle one.
Asking Brad how many you're down.
I reckon I'm one of
Do
the
you
only
wanna
people.
live?
I reckon I'm one of the only people that can do it.
and he told you.
I've got some clout round here, Gus.
He's a fairly nice fella.
Oh, he's a ripper.
This is an important ad. Run, run, run. Like,
He's frustrated as well, you can
Well-
tell.
there was no reason not to reach there, was there?
Yeah. 'Twas the 4.
If he had reached the white and the kitty went back, he'd probably make an extra one too.
So it brings us back within striking distance in this game. Still some work to do for O&M on the overall, though. 12 down, 8 ends to go across all the rinks.
It doesn't hurt him.
Oh, they just need a few more of them. Needs to be the start of a run.
Yeah.
Needs to be the 4 that kickstarts a run. I was looking at the digital scorecard we got on our sort of screen here. They're just scoring more often. And there's a lot of 2s, a lot of 3s for Goulburn Murray. And it's only 2s and 1s for Ovens and Murray. That's where that sort of 12-shot lead has come from. And bad news if you're of the O&M persuasion. Another 2 on the far rinks, and
Right.
15-12. So probably starting to get into territory they can't come back from, Gus, I want to say.
Yard away, copy through. There. Yard away. Turn the jack to here. It's us anyway, mate. Back yourself.
Well, we're into the final ends of this up and back.
Hey, Rex. I think it's a Facebook thing, mate. I got no idea what the stars are of it, but I can see it on our screen. It says send 200 stars to see your comment here. Just ignore it. Don't click on it and don't pay for anything.
They do that in
It streams it.
Queensland. They say buy some stars or something. Is that,
What does it even
they
mean?
get paid.
Yeah, yeah, which is ridiculous. So just don't.
Yeah.
Just don't click on anything.
We
Just-
don't take money.
No, just the stream's completely free.
You've
Just,
paid for the service.
yeah. Just
It's what you.
yeah. Feel just ignore it, mate. Just I like the fact he said, "I'm an old guy watching bowls." It's hilarious.
Just unusually falling short, Rob. That's he's had fairly good touch today. Let's see if Brent can nail one here.
Nope, he cannot.
Yeah,
Well, the rain stopped, Gus. Or is it kind of stopped?
yeah, I think it's stopped.
Real fine now. Smallest of showers.
Big bowl played. They're up and about Northern Gateway, aren't they?
Yeah, well, I think they know they're in a tussle over there. They're only 4 in front, with about 12 ends to go as well. So
Yeah.
they know they need a win.
Did something happen on the other rink as well, or are they just hammering it up?
Hamming it up, I think. Shot from Dwayne. Grabs a shot for O&M there. Need a few more of them.
I wonder where they learnt that from. Which club?
Mooney Valley, you reckon, in? Or?
I reckon Melbourne might have invented it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, Melbourne do love a cross-rink promo,
Oh,
don't they?
they love it. It sends shivers up your spine. Good effort. So what you're saying as it stands now is all will have points. What do you get for a win?
3. 1 for a draw.
And 1 for a draw, not 1.5.
Nah, 1.
Geez, that's a bit rough. Is it?
Playing soccer, guys.
Yeah.
Effectively, it's going to put 4. If it stays as it is, it'll be Northern and Goulburn Murray both on 4, and then 3 for Ovens and Murray.
Yeah. So.
And the last game will be Goulburn Murray v West Coast and Ovens and Murray v Northern Gale, and it will come down to shots. I can almost guarantee it.
Yeah.
Ray Parks, what a shot!
Wow.
Back hopper.
Yep. You like that one?
Well done, boys. Last 10, let's go.
Goes very quickly. You're out there. It's suddenly, 2 games are gone.
Sure does.
But I think the 15 ends gives you more of a feeling of played a game.
Yeah. 12 ends is quick.
So Brad's holding 1.
Another 2 to
Parks
David.
is, oh,
Another 2 to David Dawes next door.
right.
Starting to be over and done in this one.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's-
I think
and it's-
anything over 15 is so.
Well, Goulburn Murray need to keep the foot down, to be honest, Gus, because it's going to come down to shots, I reckon, in this section. Or it's going
Yeah.
to come close to it. So, foot down for them. Get
Shot.
as many shots up as they can.
Yeah. Yeah, the shots, if shots come into it, very important. Josh has just added another one.
Yeah, great shot
Great
from Josh.
shot. Great bowl. Just quietly gone about his business. Kobe's on the attack. Just drifted through that. I'm not sure what hand he played even. But that wasn't coming back. Slipped out.
Got it. Well done, buddy.
They were interested in it. They're interested in it.
Whoa.
Oh.
Pretty much 2 on a dinner plate for Josh Cartwright there.
Yeah, beautiful bowls. Doesn't fatten it up at all. No, it doesn't. They'll both go. He gets it.
Yeah, correct. We know.
Who's out here?
Brent.
Brent.
Yeah, Brent Rana, yeah.
So
Happens to the best of us, Gordo.
he could play a good bowl and still go down. Be down 1. So forehand drive.
Another 1 on the far ring to Goulburn Murray. No,
Oh, backhand drive for his left-hander.
16-12.
Might just play swinging weight. Yep, just swinging. It's close.
He's okay.
It's close. He's got it. And
Oh, it's unlucky. Jams in the head. The back one of Ray Parks. Still just the 1 to Goulburn Murray.
Yep. Come on, Mike. Run this out there. Really good there. Go again. Do that, mate.
oh. He apologised.
Yeah. These things happen.
Well, it must be shot, is it?
Good shot, mate. That's good.
Couple Goulburn Murray.
Really anything there is good. You hit guy, get him to the yard. Well done, mate. Really good. Well done. Good. Pick it, mate. Under then. Come on, buddy. You get it, good. Not all bad, mate. Hit that, mate. With weight.
Trying to play a similar bowl he played before, see if he can get a better result. He's a bit wider. It's got to let go. It's close. Get down. What a great effort. That's
Took one out, still one down.
So we've got the game 3 today's the girls. Back to the girls. Gold. Northern Gateway versus OVENS and Murray.
Correct.
Now, Northern Gateway were in front, weren't they? I think. So, Kayla Long versus Jodie Fruint's team. So, hopefully their section's alive as well.
Oh, I'm sure it will be.
That covers them.
Looks like OVENS and Murray are in front of Yarra, so that put them on 2 wins. Northern Gateway and Geelong is...
The Northern Gateway tied a game, didn't they?
Northern Gateway are in front, so it'll put Northern Gateway on 4 points, OVENS and Murray on 6.
So they're
winner takes all.
Northern Gateway win, they win.
Correct.
Yep. So that'll be a very live game. It'll be an interesting one to tune in for.
Mulder got a second here, Aura. It's what they're looking for. And one every shot, Goulburn Murray. Okay, so definitely 2 the boys, even though Kobe's measuring it.
And we get to see Ann Miles play.
Yep.
Which would be
Superstar.
great. She's playing 3 for Jodie. So played her last state game.
Yep.
This year. What's her nickname?
Annie?
No, they call her something else. Like Bill or someone. Something.
No.
It must be an internal thing.
This could be defining this win for Goulburn Murray because they're going to need all the shots and they're piling them on out.
Yeah.
Nearly 20 in front, which is a big win in the context of how close the games have been.
Next game. 3 seconds, mate.
Good start by Brent. Eight. Wow.
Looks like Murray Mallia beat Easton Ranges because I've picked up an 8. Oh, I got to text JT.
Was it against JT?
No, his teammate picked up.
So he'll be happy about that. Do you get a badge for that?
Yeah. Right, last end on this one. We'll have a short break and we'll be back after. As mentioned earlier, it looks like it's going to be a winner-takes-all clash in the women's gold section between OVENS and Murray and Northern Gateway.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah, proper. Northern Gateway and the men's on the screen just kicking away, 38-29.
Yeah, well, it's important that they they want to get as many shots as themselves. It's important they keep pushing ahead. It depends how hard West Coast are chasing. Uncharacteristically short bowls, and Brent's played 2 good bowls.
They might have just turned off a few of these, I reckon.
Yeah.
28, Dave Dawes beats Scott Widdowson next door.
got to run this out. It's a good bowl if he does. Down, down, down. Nope. Yeah, they've just consistently been consistently, as you said.
He was in middle ends.
Yeah.
They just
Winning the ends, as you said.
just winning more ends in the end. Goulburn Murray.
How's Joshy looking? Not there. Well, you can see this when the sting goes out of a game.
Yeah.
You can just see it. This is clearly their worst end. It looks like they've dropped them out of the back of a truck, and Brent's got one sitting right there. See what Kobe can do. Pretty good bowl here. Yep.
Yeah, that's another Josh Cartwright.
Makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Sure
Makes it
does.
look easy. Kobe has certainly sent this one this time. He's played a pretty good bowl. A lovely line, I reckon, if he runs. If he runs.
Oh, Kobe.
Yeah.
Yeah, great bowl. Front, hop up.
Wow. Kobe, good bowl.
He almost looks annoyed with that.
Yeah, well, he doesn't, none of them like to lose. How many TV rings, if you're on them, do you watch when you lose? Not many.
No. No.
But you go back to them all day when you won.
Correct.
Which club does Mason bowl at, do you know?
Wodonga.
Ah, right. Strong club, that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, always seem to be there or thereabouts at the top end of the Ovens and Murray pennant. Seen them a couple of times at state pennant. Obviously, that means they've won that up there.
Yeah. Produced a few state players from there too.
Sure have.
Ashley Bates.
Mm-hmm. She's got Kylie Whitehead now as well.
Yeah. He had good weight on that. He just had to creep around it.
He whacking again.
Yeah, he's just warming up, I reckon.
Oh, no.
Jeez. Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Really?
Wow.
Is he celebrating it?
Yeah, I think it's a joke. I don't know if a few others have seen it as a joke, but he got back across to it.
He's just made, what, 2?
Yeah, maybe
Maybe
3.
Who owns the purple at the front?
Ray
That's
Parks.
Ray Parks.
And that'll do us for this one.
Yep. Yeah, it'd be 3 down unless he draws this. He's drawn
Oh,
shot. He's drawn the
nice.
shot. What
Yeah,
a shot.
top bowl.
Yeah. What I call a legitimate bowl.
Yeah. He's actually drawn some.
Don't, as long as Ori doesn't kill me for saying that.
Well, this one will finish 2016.
Yep.
Goulburn Murray will take the win. We'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes' time. But Ovens and Murray versus Northern Gateway in what, at the moment, is shaping up to be a winner-takes-all affair. So don't go anywhere.
Yeah,
well,
don't
do go
miss-
somewhere. Come
don't-
back in 10 minutes.
Don't miss this game.
Yeah, see you guys. Bye.